I almost missed it, but I didn't. Ooh.
What was that?
In reference to Riley struggling on taking off the sticker during his performance.
You're rotted for that. You are rotted for that. Oh my god. You are rotted for that. You know what? Yeah, I don't blame you, Lewis. I really don't blame you in this moment. I get it. I understand. I'm not standing in solidarity with him because I'm sitting, but I would be sitting in solidarity because what you did was rotted and gutted.
All right.
I remember.
Okay. Anyway, hello, Europe, Australia, and the world, and welcome to the CUP ESC, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the TNT ESC from top to bottom, honey. Boom. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. Gay, I am drinking, not sponsored by Ghost Energy Drinks, but God, I wish I was. And I'm also not sponsored by Advanced GG either, but God, I wish I was. I'm drinking a cherry limeade energy drink because this is the only thing keeping me from falling apart. And in the words of former Danish representative to the Eurovision Song Contest, Hele gode God fra forstanden, la oss uve på hinanden. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I love that song and it's still robbed.
It was right there. It was 11 in that semifinal, so I'll give that to you.
Her.
Hi, I'm Aneesa Long, also known as Sam TV, also known as Sam de Monteverde. I like Eurovision. I like K-pop. If you have any recommendations, feel free to hit me up if you just so happen to fall in the center of that Venn diagram. And today in my cup mug, you can get your very own at LanaGCreations.etsy.com. And we do ship internationally and domestically. So there are no excuses. And Denmark, we're looking at you today.
And Lewis.
Listen, me and Lana have had this conversation. It's going to happen.
I know.
At a particular point in time, and once that point in time happens, then I'll have my cup mug.
I know, you're fine.
And
every opportunity I get to see you, I'm like, Lewis.
I know, I love it. It's I kind of don't want to buy it, so I keep this bit running. But also, I do want to buy it because.
Oh, baby, I can keep the bit going for something else if you really want me to. Like, that will not be difficult, darling.
And in the words of former Eurovision representative, tonight I'm gonna show you what you do. I'm laying on my armor.
I fucking love that song.
It is one of my favorites.
That makes me so happy that you just did that.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm a canny. What was that face for? I saw that, Aneesa. What was that for?
We were having a moment talking about Anya.
Okay.
And then you were just like, hi!
I don't know if anyone here watches the Osbournes podcast, but I feel like Ozzy, because Ozzy comes up with so much, like they just started doing this random conversation and Ozzy decides to just start the podcast. So they're just talking amongst themselves and Ozzy like, hello, welcome to the Osbournes podcast. And then they're like, oh, okay, we're starting. Okay, I guess we're starting. Anyway, not to promote another podcast on this podcast. Hi, everyone. I'm Lewis. I'm a canny laddie from Manny. Today, I'm drinking unbranded, unspecified strawberry and lime cider because today's been a day.
1%.
That's a good question. What percent? 4.
Okay, that's not bad.
4%.
That is definitely not bad.
Wow.
That is so Logan coded. I need some. That sounds phenomenal.
I would love to have some of that.
And in the words of a former Danish representative who, gosh, I wonder what he's doing nowadays. Scuba dooba da da dee dee die, scuba dooba da da dee da die, I love you. Another cliche baby. I don't know what he's doing nowadays. I do miss him.
You know, I used to think the lyrics was a fucking cliche love song.
Fucking cliche.
A fucking cliche. I would love that, honestly. I think that's great. I think that's lovely.
And then I realized he was saying I'm far from, but I'm like, something wasn't up with the mix.
Yeah, boom, boom, boom when she walked the room.
Oh my fucking god! I can't do this today. I can't. Anyway, we're here talking about Denmark. Yay! A country that I usually really like at Eurovision, but they never do well, except for that one year. But hey, we are in Malmö this year. And the last time Denmark won.
Last 2 times, actually.
The last 2 well, specifically in Malmö.
Yeah.
That's.
I swear when they won in 2000.
Yeah, we need to fact check that.
Please.
Unless
it was just like, oh, Sweden.
It was in Stockholm.
Oh, was it in Stockholm?
Aneesa.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Aneesa, get your Swedish countries in check.
Swedish countries.
Get your Swedish cities in check. I'm
Swedish
falling
city.
apart as a human, okay? Don't judge me. Eurovision season is very stressful, and I hate it, but I love it. Anyway, yes, the last time Denmark won was hosted in Malmö. Unfortunately, I don't think they're repeating that.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of repeating. There's a lot of repeating in this contest. We have Loreen winning, Malmö hosting, Petra Mead hosting.
Mm-hmm.
Again, thank God.
I don't think any of these entries, I love you, Denmark, but I don't think any of these entries will have the same impact as Emily Deforestation. Like, it wouldn't work. I'm sorry.
Tell me how many.
Whoa!
I don't think it's gonna. Love Emily.
Which is one of my favorite Eurovision winning songs, by the way. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I unfortunately I don't know that they're going to repeat that success. But we do have 8 songs to talk about today, with only one former Eurovision representative, correct?
To our knowledge, I believe so.
I believe so. We'll find out in the comments if you're wrong.
I really didn't fact check it. I really didn't. Is there another one?
I don't think so.
No, I think it's only one.
I think he's the only one. Or they're the only one.
He's the only one. Unless we're going back to the 1990s. I don't think I think he's the only one. But we're going to talk about all of them. Yes. Before we do, make sure to subscribe because we give you this chaos all the time. And we're here specifically this week, every single day this week, technically kind of sort of attempting to give you a Eurovision video every day. Serbia was a mess earlier this week. We're not talking about it. Theodora came for our wigs.
Truly.
So that's what happened. But make sure to subscribe. We're here all Eurovision season, giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. We've got 2 other channels as well with almost all things drag and almost all things reality TV. So make sure to go check those out as well. Additionally, we now have memberships available on our main channel. So if you want to become a member of the CUP and join the Tea Room.
Yeah.
The Tea Room.
The Tea Room.
There is drag content, wrestling content, reality TV content, and Eurovision content coming over there. So make sure to join over there on our main channel, or you could join our Patreon. It's the exact same thing.
We get naked. No, we don't get naked.
No, we don't.
I mean, but we might do.
Some people in our comment sections want us to.
Hey,
there are some people that want us to.
If you pay, we'll consider. No, listen. I'm a lightweight. Anyway.
Yes, we know.
We know.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this gorgeous recording. We're going to talk about the songs in running order because we have that now. Which means we are starting with Saba with the song Sand. I'm going to be very honest. I think this is the only choice from this selection.
I think
this is the only song that actually stands a chance at qualifying. And that is no disrespect to any of these other people, because I actually think there is some good music here. Just, I think, and for me, and I think I said this off before we started recording, I think this stands a really, really good shot, depending on what Sweden sends.
Yes.
And I know Sweden's not in a semifinal this year, which is actually why I think this could be very successful, because there isn't something that sounds very Swedish. Mind you, this was written by Swedes, including one of our favorites from Melody Festival last year, Melanie Webb, who did For the Show. Love seeing Melanie. She's been doing a lot of things in my realm of the universe. She was on Drag Race Sverige. She's now producing this song. I'm here for it. I think this is a gorgeous song. I absolutely love this. And yeah, she's great.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of this as well. Her Saba's voice is everything. Very well produced. The vibes are cool. The runs are amazing. I love all the ad-libs in there too. This is a banger.
Another Eurovision video, another day of Lewis being a contrarian. I don't like this. And I think the reason why I don't like it is it feels like I've heard this song 10 times over already, even though it's my first time listening to it. It feels very samey. It feels
Swedish.
Okay, it feels Swedish, and that's probably what it is.
Ultimately, and I absolutely understand that critique from you. It sounds Swedish. That's just honest to God what it is.
Yeah. Strong vocal, great vocal. It takes forever for me to get interested to it. It feels incomplete even saying that, though. Like, it feels like there's still something missing. Like a cherry on top.
I get that. I think a live vocal will do that, for me at least, because I do actually agree with that. I want something big from it. I hope she has the opportunity to give us a big note. But overall, I do enjoy this.
So. I enjoy this a lot as well.
But you're not as much of a contrarian, because I do absolutely see where you're coming from.
Right.
So
yes.
I don't think it's that far off. So let's move to Stella with Sign Here.
Sign here, all you gotta do is sign here, all you gotta do is sign here, all you gotta do is.
You have to sign here. If you didn't catch what you have to do, you have to sign here.
Wait, what do I have to do?
Sign there.
What's the meaning of this song? Because I'm
definitely, yeah. I'm very curious as to
I don't fucking know
exactly.
Maybe it's a protest towards contracts and that kind of stuff. Very Edgar Allan Poe protest the like protesting the music industry.
Sure, Lewis, whatever you say. There is a story to it. I forget what the story is. Here's what I will say. This is very Logan coded.
Yes.
This is a song that I should really enjoy. I don't as much. There's a lot of songs in this selection that I'm like, I want to like this more than I do.
Right.
Ultimately, I'm going to give the same critique that I have given a lot this season. There's too much fucking repetition in this song. I want to know something other than sign here, Stella.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the lyrics and I'm still not getting much out of this. Like, I still don't get the...
It's like this girl, this like innocent girl. She then meets this boy and he takes her hand, but she's so young. And then she signs her soul away to the devil. I don't really know why that's the case, but that's what I'm getting from this.
So it's nothing to do with the music industry.
I mean, you're not wrong. Honestly, if this whole thing is just a way meta critique on the music industry, work, Stella. Like, I'm kind of here for it in that regard. But I think I actually really like her tone. I think her tone is really cool. I think the issue I have is there's just like I don't know what this song is about, and so ultimately, like, I can't I think it sounds lovely, but I don't get much otherwise.
Yeah, to me it needs a lot more substance and context.
Yes.
But with that being said, I really like what we're hearing in terms of like the music, the vibe is cool. She's got a great voice. I'm enjoying this background choir.
Yeah, carry on. I didn't know if you were finished.
I thought I wasn't. No, but I am.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, Miss Artois. I do love. I love Stella's voice. I love her voice. Her low registers. I don't say there's a lot about female vocalists, but I love her lower register. On this, especially on this track. Love the instrumentation, particularly in the first chorus when it's like kind of like you're hearing the instrumentation from the other room kind of thing.
Sure, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that. It doesn't sound like a winner though. Like it sounds like it wasn't created with Eurovision in mind, if that makes sense.
A lot of these songs feel that way for me.
Fair. Also valid, yes.
That's how I feel about most of these songs. But
I just that was something I picked up on with this song. But I do love it.
Well, I was going to say there are songs that we've heard this year in this national selection season that are along this sort of like more country sort of line that I think are very competitive. And to your point exactly, Lewis, I don't see this as competitive at all.
Nope.
So.
Who's the one that sung? Okay, I'm going to make a comparison now. Who's the one that sings the song? Something like to this summer. It's going to be like, me I have seen, this is not what we.
Katie Tunstall.
Yeah, it sounds like the. I might be wrong. Temptations.
Lewis. Next up, we have Choo Choo with The Chase. Zoom Zoom. We love double words. I don't know.
Turning on the engine, yes, it's my intention. Crack the speed to make it roll. Don't think I'll forget it. I'll make you regret it. Crack the speed up to the floor.
Let's do it again with the drums.
Okay, here's the tea. I really want to love this song. I really want to enjoy this song. I want this song to be a banger. I want this song to be a winner. For me, it's not.
That's pretty much where I am with this as well. This has me very confused.
I'm so confused, girl. Like, here's what I will say. I like the vibe that is happening in the bridge and in the chorus and that like up tempo moment. I'm like, those are cute. And then in the verses, she's like, I took a muscle relaxer and I'm singing about this thing. I'm singing. And my man cheated on me.
My man cheated on me.
I'm going to steal his Ferrari. And
take his Ferrari. I was like, yes, take that Ferrari off of you, man.
It's giving, you know what it's giving for me? I am the topic. Blah, 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 blah. It's giving very the topic. Yeah. I am the topic.
Oh my god.
Let me look at my note. I could see this more so as like a novelty entry.
I hope it is.
I hope it is. I really can't tell if this is serious or not.
I honestly, Aneesa, I think it's serious.
I feel really bad if this is serious, but if this is like maybe if Choo Choo somehow sees this and then maybe there'll be an idea of like, oh, we can make this camp. I don't know.
Sister, I hope you got all the camp in your bones, and if you don't, ooh.
No, we have to, no. I'm seeing similar staging to Voyager's Promise with all the cars there.
Stupid bitch. It's so stupid. And even then, in this selection, it's still not the worst.
It's not.
That's the thing. Is like it's still not the worst in this selection for me.
I don't think it's the worst personally.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. It was fun. It was fun. That some people would take that as a backhanded compliment. I feel like that sounds very backhanded.
It's a scotch.
Oh god. Yeah. I mean, take that right from your man. You listen. This is a real fuck men anthem.
And you know what? It's turning into a fuck men kind of Eurovision year. And so you know what? If she wins, good on you, sister. I hope you revamp this. I hope you get a little bit better. And
but please get rid of a fucking ad-lib in the middle. I hated that. Ad-lib.
Now let's do it again with the drums.
With the drums.
God, no. No. Go ahead.
I was going to say, is this performance going to be better or worse than Soap?
I think better.
Okay.
She just can't forget the words and we'll be fine.
Yes.
You got a bit J-Lo on the floor towards the end.
Oh, yeah.
The end, yeah.
Actually, I will give you that.
Yay. A good comparison.
Good job, Lou. Let's move on to Basim, former Eurovision representative.
Oh my god, he's here.
He is here.
Yes.
Oh my god, you were wondering, but he's here. He's here. He's back. He's competing with the song Johnny.
It's cute.
It's I like it. I see Logan and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna defend it, but Logan, you have a lot of thoughts. So
I do.
So you know what, Lewis and I feel like should go first, and before Logan tears into it.
Because I'm going to. So yes, please feel free.
Lewis, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go?
You can.
Sure. Basim has a great voice. We've always known that. This is a cute vibe. Very singer-songwriter. This would be a very interesting choice for Eurovision. I don't see this for Eurovision. I don't feel like I could connect with this simply because I'm not Johnny. But also I realized in the song Johnny's dead, so like
Yeah, Johnny's dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Johnny's been dead.
I love this song. It's cutesy. It's a bit folky, but in the way that I like folky. Because folky music is very. It's a spectrum, and it's more towards the end of the spectrum I enjoy. It's giving. Okay, it's giving back to UK third place's first single, and I made a reference to Ollie Murs.
No.
Listen, this sounds like an Ollie Murs song, especially early Ollie. I don't know if that's just.
It's
I'm
giving
British.
it's giving X Factor finalist, but got last in the final, and this is
third
the
place.
finalist song.
yeah.
Third place. Usually in X Factor finals, that's third place. Anyway,
Yeah.
I will say the lyrical content completely contrasts the vibe of the song. Like I was listening to this, I'm like, yeah, what are we talking about? Alcoholics that are dead? Oh, okay. Speaking of alcohol,
I mean, it's easy. I like that it's easy to follow the story. You know, he was at a
Is it?
He was at a hospice with his dad because his dad wasn't well. But then there's another man there named Johnny, and who talked with him, you know, and told him, you know, live your life, kind of thing, and
And in the
prioritize
end?
yourself.
and in the end, he did. Oh no. Okay, Logan.
You know, Basim, I'm really happy that you were able to go to Eurovision in 2014. I hope you had a really lovely time while you were there. Because I think the only way you're going back to Eurovision this year is if every single other person singing a song in this selection has the absolute worst vocal night of their entire life. I think this is one of the worst songs I have heard in this Eurovision season. I really hate this song. No, I don't hate this song. I really strongly dislike this song. I find it interesting, Aneesa, that you said singer-songwriter because I get poet. I don't get singer-songwriter, I get poet. This is a spoken word poem put to music. I think the lyrical content is so awkward. There is no musicality to the words coming out of his mouth. I think the backing track is fine. I actually think that's probably my favorite part of it. I think his vocal is fine. I just, lyrically, this is so clunky. And I don't like this.
I think that's why I like it though. Because in a world where everything's so samey with lyrics, it's nice and refreshing to have something that isn't so, all right, repeat line, repeat line, repeat line.
And I'm not asking for repeat line. I'm asking for a song that makes sense lyrically in the format of the song that you're singing it in. This doesn't. These lyrics would fit better in a ballad. Or a spoken word poem, which is what this is. I don't know why I'm so frustrated with this song. Like, I honestly don't get it. But I'm just, no. Anyway. Any other positive thoughts on this? Because there sure won't be any coming from me.
It's well produced.
Did he write this?
Mm.
Oh, baby, I'm so sorry.
Scooby-Doo dab dee dee.
Yeah, he's the only one that wrote on this? Yep, that's why. Makes sense now. Okay. Let's move. Next up, we have RoseeLu with Real Love. good song? No.
She's got a nice voice. I like her voice. It definitely feels very repetitive to me, though.
And that's interesting. I mean, it is, but I think it's catchy. I think it's catchy, and I think it's repetitive in the way that it can catch on better than most of the other songs in this selection.
Sure. Honestly, yeah, no, the main thing I really like is her voice. This song does not do her justice.
The word I wrote for this song is bland. This
Wow.
feels like the unseasoned chicken breast of Eurovision national selection songs this year. There's nothing. I think her vocal is fine, but nothing stood out to me about this song at all.
Unfortunately, I agree.
I highly disagree. I think this is very catchy. I find it a lot better than dry sand. I think this has a lot more substance to it. This okay, actually trend of having with I don't know.
And now that Lewis isn't a robot anymore, we'll finish our comments about.
Yes, I switched devices. I think it was a seamless transition just then. Like
Truly, from beep boop
Truly.
beep boop to oh,
now I'm like,
breaking
About-
the fourth wall.
no, yeah, I enjoyed this a lot. I listen. I get, yes, it's repetitive, and I heard that myself. But I think I find this to be a lot more catchy than Sand.
I think I need to listen to it again. Honestly.
Maybe.
I think I need to listen to it again. I don't know. Just the first listen I got of this, I wasn't a big fan, unfortunately. But let's move to Ublu. It's Ublu. I love the name of this group, by the way. Ublu. I love Ublu. The song Ublu. The song is Planetary Hearts.
And I'm well on my way to hell. I spread my wings and fly. It's tearing me apart. Spinning round and round, chasing the night sky bright.
I really like this.
I am back and forth on this. I really don't know how I feel about this.
Okay.
I don't like this.
I'm not surprised because we can never agree, Lewis.
I think I probably would enjoy it more if it played into like the electro elements of the song a bit more. It felt like it started off trying to be electronic pop or futuristic pop, and then just faded into like a pop.
Oh, see, I fully went electro soft rock with this,
Sure.
which I really like about it, and I think that vibe is what I like the most about this song.
I agree go ahead. I was going to say I agree that that's the vibe that I like about the song. I would prefer if that was the vibe that carried out throughout the song. It felt like a huge chunk of the song did not have that vibe.
Sure. No, I agree with you. I think what it is for me, I like that chorus that's staying in that like electronic rock, soft rock sort of situation. I like the softer verses. I think it does provide a nice juxtaposition, but I understand like the critique of keeping that same sort of vibe throughout the whole thing. For me, this is perfectly solid in a really, really nice way for me. There's no big moments, but I think the vocals are good. I like the vibe overall. I think it's nice.
I really I really don't know how I feel about this. I don't know. So I do enjoy the vibe. It's very interesting. I do agree that I wish that whatever was going on in the chorus kind of carried out through the entire song. The speaking parts I kind of found a bit cheesy in terms of rhyming scheme.
Fair.
They have decent voices, although going into the chorus, it did feel a bit shaky.
Sure.
I
There are a couple people in this where I'm like, oh, you're pitchy in the studio? Oh no, baby.
yeah,
We'll get there shortly, but oh no, baby.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I will say, I wish we got to hear more of the female vocal.
Right.
That's something I missed. Like, we could hear that the female vocal was there, but it was getting drowned out by the male vocal, and I wish, like...
I'm curious, is it a male-led group, or are they all technically the lead singer? That's what I'm wondering, and so I'm interested to see it live.
Essentially.
Because
And
I
maybe
think the female vocalist is just background, and probably
But
part of
even
the band.
then, it's so quiet.
I agree. I think the sound mixing overall for this, the sound mixing for most of these songs, honestly, could have been done a little bit better.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely.
So, but let's move to Janus Wiberg with "I Need Your Love."
Only you can mend my heart, 'cause I miss you. I know it's been hard at times, you couldn't always rely on me.
And I played it through to that part to demonstrate my number one critique with this song in the fact that he is pitchy in the studio. He's pitchy in the studio version.
Why'd you stop it there?
Because I just needed to illustrate my point. And because I don't want any of these people to copyright us like Theodora did, and then I had to edit the fucking video.
He said, I'm so sorry, Janus.
And yet, despite that, though, I still actually kind of like the song.
He's not a bad singer in the slightest.
This is the epitome of generic male pop ballad
About love.
about love. In the way that RoseeLu for me was generic female pop banger about love.
I don't know. This
It's
song
a
doesn't
cliche love song.
Truly, it truly is. I see what you did there.
Not cliche love song. Lewis, what do you think about this? Sorry.
I mean, I like the song. It's weird. I actually was going to say I liked his voice.
I think his voice is good. It's just you're pitchy in the studio.
Yeah. Like I like
but the vocal's good overall.
Yeah, I love his voice. I made another comparison, and it's a very loose comparison.
Oh god.
Emphasis on loose.
It's got like a rag and bone man kind of feel. Like the vibe. No? Okay.
Oh, I went a completely different direction. I went a Eurovision direction with it. Because for me, he sounds like Axel.
Axel.
Finland 2020, looking back.
Oh.
Right.
That's where I went. I love that.
Sure.
I love that song, by the way. But that's the vibe I went immediately. I was like, oh, I get that energy from him. But
yeah.
Look, the song is nice. It's a song that I'm going to stop listening to after a few months, kind of thing.
Sure. Yeah, I'm with you on that. This is, and I mean this with some level of respect, this is like the Wish version of Hold On by Will Church from last year.
I get that. Yeah.
I love that song.
This song doesn't do a lot for me. I don't know. I feel like it needs more substance. It needs a lot more substance.
And yet, comparatively in this selection, it's actually one of the better songs for me.
To you.
For me.
For me.
And let's move then to our last song. Oh boy. This is Aura Dione with Mirrorball of Hope.
Hear a voice inside saying, "Child, you don't need to worry, 'cause there's no time to cry." Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, you're right. Hey, yeah.
I like this.
I do too!
I really shouldn't be shocked.
I don't know why, though. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, yeah. It's like the yodel. I don't.
The fact that it came in right off the bat, like that's the first thing you hear.
No one were yodeling. It's like, oh dear God, okay, this is an adventure.
Not even 1 second in, all of a sudden, hey,
yeah, yeah.
No, you know what? Okay, first of all, she has a great voice.
Yes.
She really does, and I enjoy the vibe of it. I put a very specific note here. I love how she sounds when she sings the word name. The note she hits in for that word in particular, I really enjoy. And really, the only other thing I put is this line I would love to highlight. Mirror, mirror on the ball, tell me there is hope for all.
Spoiler alert, there isn't.
You know what this gave me? And I think only Aneesa is going to get this because I don't think Lewis has listened to the songs from this specific country yet. But this gave me a female kind of folky pop version of We Need a Second Chance. Which is an actual song that might go to Eurovision this year. So, and from all fucking countries that it could be from, it's from Portugal. But
Can you imagine that song following Mimi Cat?
The timeline of Black Mamba into Maro into Mimicat into Silk Nobre. I would like to see it, personally.
I wouldn't mind seeing it either. But back to Denmark. Yeah.
I fucking hated this.
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
I hated this. I wrote down, I get, for one, I hate a yodel. I hate a yodel in anything.
I was going to say, was your least favorite part the yodel, the mirror ball, the mirror on the ball, or the yodel again?
Probably the yodel throughout. And it might just be the yodeling element, but it felt like a lot of the phrasing was being clipped. At the end of phrases and that irritated me. That really irritated me.
Sure.
The way that the yodel is laid over a Mirrorball of Hope in that little like chorus section, I'm not the biggest fan of that personally. I will agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I think the first verse is by far the strongest part of this song. Because I think that story that's being told is really nice. And then I think the story continues throughout, but there is a lot of the yodeling happening. So I definitely see where you're coming from, Lewis. I don't know that I like this way more than you do. I can tell you that much. But
Yeah, that was almost a guarantee.
yeah. Any other thoughts on Mirrorball of Hope, which is a real song that could go to Eurovision? Okay. Well, we've come to the point in our program where we must discuss points. And I think this is going to be potentially the single wildest set of our points we've ever given out. Because I don't think any of us agree with anything. So I'm very excited to see where we all end up landing here. So as there are only 8 songs in the selection, we're gonna start with 3 points. Lewis, would you like to start with your 3 points?
Okay. Oh, ripping off the Band-Aid. Right, 3 points.
Mm-hmm.
From the Lewis jury. Go to said Mirrorball of Hope.
I'm not surprised. My 3 points go to Johnny.
Okay.
It just...
So now that I'm finally finished changing my banners, my 3 points will be going to I Need Your Love.
Oh god, this is all over the goddamn place. Holy shit. Okay. Buckle in.
Jesus. All right.
Right.
For the rest of your life. Okay.
God.
No. Not him. He's not a good person. Allegedly.
4 points from me go to Planetary Hearts.
Valid. I'll be honest, I'm surprised we haven't seen Sand yet. Genuinely, I'm shocked. But, okay. My 4 points. I think I need to re-listen to the song. I didn't get anything from it the first time. My 4 points are going to Real Love.
Okay. So, my 4 points goes to the first agreement of the video, Planetary Hearts.
Yeah. Me getting the first agreement? What is going on?
That's actually crazy.
Work, Diva.
Here it is.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm surprised it's this high on your list, if I'm being honest with you. My 5 points, I really want to like this song more than I do. It's going to be The Chase Zoom Zoom by Choo Choo. But first, let's do it over again, but with drums. And let me take a selfie. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, let me take a selfie.
Let me take a selfie. Okay.
My 5 points will be going to Johnny.
Okay.
Ooh, my 6 points.
Ooh.
I need your love.
Valid.
I need your time. When everything's wrong.
A better song than that.
It definitely is.
6 points because I'm confused. Because I'm confused and I don't get it, but it still sounded nice. We're signing here. For Stella with 6 points.
My 6 points is gonna be going to RoseeLu. Real Love.
Real love with the wrong ones.
Your touch.
I love that song. Shout out to Freddie Murray. Shout out to Freddie Murray.
Real love. No, okay.
Come on, Jocelyn.
Exactly.
Yes.
You get me that love.
Apparently she's done proper night shit, so maybe not.
No. Oh.
I don't know. I need to look into it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right, my 7 points go to Miss Artois sang him.
Did you know her name isn't actually Stella?
Oh wow!
Her name is Sophie.
People use stage names.
Her name is
Sophie
Sophie.
Logan or something like that.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Cool.
something like that.
Stella's a good name. Like if you could own Stella, that's you know boss shit.
Right. Sure. My 7 points. This is where I have I Need Your Love.
I believe that's the first song to be mentioned by all of us.
Yes.
So my 7 points will be going to Little Miss, for all the Canadians out there, Miss Ella Ola. It will be going to Stella side here.
Wow.
I'm not.
All you gotta do is sign
Side
here.
here.
Sign your life away and just sign here. So that would have been better.
All right, my 8 points go to Miss Steal Your Rari. True.
I can't.
Fuck men.
Exactly. I agree. As there's only one here. Correct.
Yep.
Correct. My 8 points. Because I don't know if it's really worthy of this, but it's my 3rd place in the ranking for this selection.
It rose there.
Mirrorball of Hope. It rose there. It's really what it is. For the first time ever, it rose there.
It rose there.
Oh, God.
Usually we'd be saying that about like 2 or 3 points. Nah,
Literally.
8 points.
8 points.
For the same reasons of it rising there, we have the third agreement that we've had. My 8 points will also go to Choo Choo with the chase.
That's
Mrs.
good.
Stelayuari.
I
Mrs.
dead ass.
Stelayuari, excuse me.
I dead ass hope she wins. Honestly,
Let's see.
I think that song at Eurovision would just be so stupid.
I see it. There's a market for it.
I see it.
Zoom. Time to play the chase. Question 1. No, anyway, right, moving on. My 10 points is
Johnny, okay. Yeah.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
completely fair.
Yeah.
And on a completely different wavelength. Yes, it's this high. Yes, I enjoy this song. Yes, I'm going to keep listening to this song. 10 points to Planetary Hearts.
And on an even more different wavelength than the both of you.
Oh my God.
10 points. We'll be going to the Mirrorball of Hope.
Yeah! And even in all of this bullshit, Aneesa and I still have the same fucking 12 points.
Are we surprised though?
No.
what's your oh
Yeah.
Yep.
12 points from me go to RoseeLu for Real Love.
Good for you.
I'm
I
okay
support
with
that
that.
for you.
I'm okay with
I
that.
really think I need to re-listen to the song. I think that's what it is. I really think I just need to re-listen to the song. 12 points from me because I genuinely think it's the only song that could get Denmark out of a non-qualifying streak. Honestly. My 12 points go to Sand.
And we will be copying and pasting that. My 12 points also go to Sand.
I really think if there's one song that's gonna... How long are they on a non... It's not the longest non-qualifier. It's what, 4 years? 3. 3 years.
Who was the last?
Leonora was their last qualifier.
Oh, wow.
2019.
And just barely too.
Yeah, she was 10th.
2019. Ireland is not qualified since 2019.
And they might this year.
Ireland's definitely going to qualify.
Well, Denmark would have qualified in 2020, but you know,
Okay,
that didn't
yeah.
happen.
But in the end, they didn't because it didn't happen. So
True. And that's that. A video that is much longer than it should have been, but this chaos is
God.
what you can expect for the second half of the Eurovision season when Lewis shows up more often.
Yep.
So, thank you for joining us for Dansk Melodi Grand Prix. Let us know in the comments below. Who was your favorite? Who are you rooting for? Who are you giving your 12 points to? Do you think Denmark has a shot at qualifying? Do you think they have a shot to pull an Emily DeForest and win?
And are you staying in Denmark because it's much better to stay in Copenhagen over a Malmo week?
Yes. For those of you going to Eurovision, are you also staying in Copenhagen? They are. I'm not.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Make sure to subscribe over here at the CUP ESC because we are here almost all the time giving you almost all things Eurovision Song Contest. We've got videos coming out every single day this week. So make sure to check those out. Follow our socials at the CUP Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. You could also go follow both of our other YouTube channels with Almost All Things Drag and Almost All Things Reality TV. Become a member on our main channel by hitting the join button over there or join the Patreon. We've got both options. Both are lovely. They're the same thing. So, you could also go follow the three of us down below on Twitter, and you could go get your merch, including but not limited to Cup mug, down there as well. Lewis. And with all that being said, cheers.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh,
My neighbor.
fly on the wings of love.
No.
Fly, baby, fly. Reaching the stars above. Touching the sky.